Right, I shall have to be quick because I have a guest coming over, and I mean, that said, 17.7 degrees. We're almost at a hospitable temperature. I think the lowest temperature, now I might be wrong on this, but the lowest temperature you can have in a workplace is 18 degrees C. And it's supposed to be like, if it goes below that, you're down tools. Mind you, I think it's different if you're, say, mechanics, because it's just not practically possible to keep the place that warm. And the best you can hope for is hot cups of tea and occasionally popping into the reception to warm up. Anyway, I've been a bit lazy. I haven't been stacking logs, so I'll need to be doing that once I got this done. But I have to demonstrate. This is the old wood, so that's another log which hasn't been burned on, and this is the new wood. And I can, well, actually, if I pick this one up, yeah, that's sort of around about the same density, but I'm convinced the old wood burns better. So I'm going to use the old wood first to get it started. Then I'm going to scoop up some of these new coal dust briquettes that we got. So first of all, I shall have to order some firelighters soon because I'm not making many. Right. My mum said, "Oh, there's a special offer on oranges in Aldi. Could you go get me some?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'll do that because I could do with some oranges as well." And she knows I burn them, but I also eat them. So, the white man uses every part of the orange. And for that matter, Guy Fawkes, the Eritrean man uses every part of the orange. Yes, no part of orange is wasted. Then again, isn't that marmalade where you're using the peel as well as the fruit? Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to just rebuild that because ideally I like to make a little cradle for the thing. No, let's pick it up. Let's salvage it. And then that one I can put on top of there. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was warm today. I just I got up. I haven't even put my jumper on. I'm quite. Oh, they're good, but the peel of one lime's not going to be enough to start a fire now, is it? No, I got up. I haven't put my jumper on, and I'm not feeling bitterly. I mean, the cold before was the sort that I'd be working outdoors, and my fingers would go numb, even with the gloves on. That is a lot of ash. But it's not yet ash day. Maybe that comes tomorrow. So, some old wood. Some extra mature wood, yes. 24-month seasoned. I looked in Aldi do these mature blocks of cheese, and they had 18-month matured and 24-month matured, and you get 20 less grams if you go for the 24-month one, but they're the same price. So I thought to myself, on a whim, why not just do that? And I mean, I really like it. I like the 18-month matured one as well, but it's crunchy. You can tell where the moisture's evaporated, and you've got these flakes of calcium carbonate you can just chew through. And I quite like that. I think that's nice. So I'm thinking I ought to open up the vent and yeah, open up the vent. Then my brain's going to get going, and then I'll put this one here, like so, and should I give that a poke to let it fall? Well, when I say give it a poke, pick it up and put it down again. See, yeah, that's resting better on those sticks, but you can still see there's a nice little gap for the flames and the air to get through. So we got ourselves a fire. I'm just thinking what comes next. Well, what comes next is I reheat my leftover stew for breakfast. Oh yeah, that's the sound I want to hear. Nice little hiss to know that some heat's going to come. So reheat my stew and put my jumper and my gloves on and get to stacking logs. That'll be a good bit of fun. That will be. I do like stacking logs. There should be a job to do it. In fact, there is a job to do it. You become a solid fuel merchant, and some of the customers request that you stack the logs. Fire. As of recording this, I've still to review the previous video. I started talking about some, I want to say, fairly obscure topics. People don't really talk about. Well, I'll tell you who does talk about holographic fractal nature of reality and homeopathy. It's David Icke. So you can blame him for me talking about that. Although it's certainly one of those things I like to give a think about. Yep, that smells like smoke. And then I'll put one of the... Do I put one of the new logs on top? This is not a very scientific experiment. What would be scientific is to get a multimeter, set it for millions of ohms, and then measure the spot and then look at the graph, which is the hard, slow way of measuring moisture content of firewood. The much easier way is you just buy a log moisture reader, and it tells you. It just say it'll give you as a percentage. You configure it to what type of wood it is you're scanning, and then you place the pre-calibrated probes in, and it says, oh, it's 11% moisture, or it's 8%, whatever your moisture is. I like that little jet of flame there. That's exciting. I really should be getting on and doing other stuff, but you know, I like watching this. Yeah, some good fire is that. Oh, you just spat out a piece of kindling. I'll right on my little ash pile so it doesn't cool down too much. That's good. So just poke you back in there using the little poker. I'll put you under that stick there, and that little bit of charcoal can go there as well. That little bit of charcoal as well. That's dramatic, look at that. Well, that's going to chuck out a load of smoke into my room, so I think that's the cue to close this and do that. And then the smoke can get recycled, go back in, come up through there, and then it will burn again. But yeah, that's a fire. Bye.